What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. This video is going to be all about the Coolpad Legacy brisa. Now, this is for the Boost network here in America, and it's a $100 Android phone. It runs Android 10, and I'm going to show you what you end up getting for $100. You might not think a lot, but I think you'll be pretty pleasantly surprised. So let's jump in to the unboxing and showing off this phone. All right, so the Coolpad Legacy brisa for the boosted network. Here's the box you get. Very nice presentation. You would think for something like $100, you would think you're not gonna get anything too great, but I'm very impressed with the box here. It's better than a lot of boxes for phones that cost a lot more money. You can see on the back, I like how they list out the specs. You get a 1080p 6.53 inch display. Actually, it's 1080p plus. Cameras 16 megapixel and 5 megapixel with dual rear facing camera. You also get a 16 megapixel front facing camera, 4,000 milliamp battery, fingerprint and facial recognition, certified HDR display, and also THX with the headphone jack on there. So really, you're getting a lot for your phone. It's pretty crazy. Like, I keep getting more and more amazed by these $100 phones. Inside the box, pretty minimalistic. You get a SIM card ejector, quick charge 3.0 charger, and a USB-A to USB-C cable to charge up your phone. No headphones inside the box. You don't need them. They're so cheap anyway, you can buy them now. So, I mean, obviously that's a place to save some money when they put this out, but that is the box for the Coolpad Legacy brisa. Now, some additional specs about this phone. I'll just run through it real quick from the website. Again, 6.53 inch, 1080p plus display. You see the cameras, 21 hours of talk time, 32 gigs of storage, Android 10. Here's the phone right here, guys. This is it. This is it. And the display, I have it on about 90% brightness, and it does get nice and bright, surprisingly, like super surprisingly. The display overall is very good. Like the viewing angles, it doesn't change too much. I'm very impressed. Like, I would say right off the bat, like the display definitely is the most impressive thing about this phone. Now, I haven't downloaded too many apps on here, but you can see like it uses it's almost like a modified Android experience. It's very similar, but like it has the square icons and stuff. Beyond that, it's very similar to just the plain vanilla Android experience. Now at the top, you get a headphone jack, like I was telling you earlier, so you can get that THX sound on there, which is great. You also, on the sides, get your volume buttons, and you also get your power button. At the bottom, speaker and also USB-C port. And then on the side here is going to be where you put your SIM card. And that is that on terms of like hardware. You get your camera, one of your cameras right there, and then you get two cameras on the back along with the fingerprint sensor. So let's talk about the fingerprint sensor. So I'll unlock, I'll use it. There you go. It's for a fingerprint sensor on the back. I mean, it's okay, so I was pretty fast there. I don't know. It's okay. It's not, I mean, again, it's a $100 phone, so it's not the best I've used for a fingerprint sensor on the back, but it does the job. It gets the job done. Also have face unlock to unlock your phone. So there you go, unlock my phone. That works. It's not secure face unlock, obviously, but it is face unlock. This is the launcher they have installed on here. This is what it looks like pretty much when you get the phone. You have your time and weather up here, that widget. You get your Google search bar. Since this runs Android 10, you can go into dark mode and all that stuff. Here is the quick toggles right here that you'll have for your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that stuff that you use on a probably daily basis. It's an LTE phone, no 5G on here, but let's be honest, 5G is not everywhere, and 5G uses a lot of battery life, so not that big a deal. And LTE is still plenty fast to do anything that you want, have it be, surfing the web, downloading games, downloading apps, all that stuff. It's going to be completely fine. You have a screenshot button, always cool to see that. Press and hold this, let's see, to go to our home settings, just so you can see what you get there. Again, that's kind of a basic Android glance at that, what you'd get. Nothing too special about that or customizable in there. There's really not a lot of customizations on this. When you go to the left to the right, you get your Google page of news and all that stuff. I love this. very robust. You can see $100 phone. This has a Snapdragon 665, just FYI, in case you're curious what processor it has. So it doesn't have the the best processor in there, but 665. You can see it doesn't really struggle once everything's loaded up. You can pretty much jump into anything, load it up. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi right now. When you're on the website, you can see it runs beautifully. Since it is again running Android, you can run multiple apps at once. Just press and hold, split screen, and remember this is a $100 device. An iPhone can't even do this. How crazy is that? I'll just open this. This is fine. Oops, I'll just press that. So you get 2 apps. View a website, go into your settings or some other app that you want. All that stuff. So how amazing is that to be able to run 2 apps on a $100 device? Again, iPhone can't even do that. Pretty nuts. There's no wireless charging on the back. Just to be sure of that. Now, obviously, we saw the 2 cameras back here, and you get a camera on the front. I'm going to show you some samples in a second of the camera. I did a couple videos and took a few photos just so you can get that. But this is on the back camera. You get slow motion, you get video, you get photo, portrait mode, night shot, panorama. So I mean, you get the gamut of what you would expect with a flagship phone, and this is a $100 phone. And to get all those camera features on the front, you really only get video and photo. You don't get any portrait mode or anything like that. You also get HDR for your photos when to get the high definition on there. Other than that, oh yeah, also about the cameras, up to 4K 30 on the back cameras, up to 1080p on the front camera for video. And let's check samples of that stuff out now. Here we go with a sample of the front camera on the Coolpad phone here. Get an indication of how good the microphones sound, how good the video looks, and everything else that goes along with this. Here we go with the back camera video with the Coolpad Legacy Brisa to give you an indication of how good it sounds with the microphones, with the video, all of that. Because you know what, if you get this phone, you probably will be taking some videos, so you want an indication of how good it's going to look. So here's my YouTube page, and we'll just play a video on here so you can get an idea how it sounds and looks. What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Fairly loud speaker. We're going to have some Galaxy S21 Plus renders available right now. There was information yesterday saying that they would be available soon. I thought as soon. See how fast I can load up a 1080p video. Today hasn't happened yet, but when it does, I'll get that out to you guys. Because if you didn't see yesterday's. So the speakers actually, and they're not like amazing, like, oh my God, they're so amazing. They're so loud or so full sounding. They're actually pretty good, a lot better than other devices I've heard in this price range. Like maybe the best $100 speakers I've heard from a phone. Video looks excellent, like really good. Excellent. Very bright, very vibrant. It's truly amazing that you can get this with a $100 phone. Obviously, you could. I'm not a big gamer on phones, but you could. You're going to be able to game. It's going to be like those, games where you like jump over stuff. Like, let me go to the top games in here. Top charts. You should be able to play most of these games. They're not going to. I might not be able to play them amazingly, but you should be able to play most of these games. So I wouldn't worry about. Don't do high-end gaming. You won't be able to play Fortnite on here, but other than that, you should be okay with some of the gaming on here. Let's just jump into settings as well, so you can get an idea what that looks like. It looks a little bit different than vanilla Android, but basically it has the same kind of stuff in here. One of the bigger things is Cool Clean, which cleans up your storage and your memory and your battery usage and all that stuff. And like I said, there's not a lot of customizations. Gestures are in here, so if you want to jump to your camera, double press the power button. That's turned on. System navigation, I have it set to the 3 buttons, and 3 buttons, they don't allow you to change where the back and the recent apps button go, but you can use gestures as well if you want. I mean, just jumping around this, I'm highly impressed with what you get here. I'm really shocked that this is only $100, because I mean, it's plastic on the back. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't feel like you're getting this highly amazing, expensive phone. But what you get for $100 is, again, I have to say that I'm impressed with what you get. I mean, it's not going to be a phone I'm going to drop for one of my other phones that I have right now, in terms of like a Galaxy Z Fold or a Note 20 Ultra. I'm not saying that, but for $100, it's very impressive. So as you can see, it's $100. It's okay. I mean, you're not getting something that's gonna compete with, a $500 iPhone or $1,000 iPhone or $1,000 Android phone or $500 Android phone. It comes somewhat close to those $500 devices, but I mean, you can feel it's not like super snappy fast. The camera's not amazing. The audio quality from the speakers isn't, crazy awesome, but I think for what you get, $100, like the display looks pretty darn good. If I saw this display and you told me it was $100, or you told me it was $300 or a $500 phone, I'd be like, it looks pretty good. The display looks really good. It's a 1080p display. It gets fairly bright. It looks decent. So overall, I mean, just like as a basic phone for someone that wants a smartphone but definitely doesn't want to spend a lot of money, this is a great option. So check out this phone. I'll link it down below. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you. Why not thanks? Why can't I thank you twice for watching? We'll see you guys down the road. Peace.